So saying you himothy, all that shit, it's so lame to me. Please stop saying it. I seen somebody say they were Him Jong Un. I was like, just have to stop.
I'm saving that one. Hey, I'm gonna use that in the combo.
Man, let's break it down, man. Welcome back to another episode, a special episode of the Play for Keeps podcast. You know what I mean? This is Redacted for Keeps. Y'all heard two other voices in here. I'm your host, Greg Goods.
I'm your host, Jackson.
And our two special guests, Dana and Feeq. Dr. Water. How are we doing?
Good, man. Had to come on here and bless the four keeps peoples, you know.
Oh, that's crazy.
Got to do my intro. Your boy Dana Dane in the building.
I'm
glad to be blessed with the presence of being on the Play for Each podcast. Now, I listen to y'all every time y'all drop at work, and it's fun. Like the last episode y'all had, I was like holding back laughs with some of y'all's like takes and stuff. So I appreciate the pleasure of having the Redacted Show on here. You know, at the Redacted Show. Make sure y'all follow us on all socials. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a special episode today, and go ahead and get started.
No, there's some funny individuals, man. I was on a pod. I actually revisit and re-listen to that pod. I think 2 days ago, that episode 9 one that I was on. I was saying some wild. It was a wild episode.
Yeah, you were.
It was
a lot of shit that was cut out too.
I didn't think it was that crazy.
But Dana and Feeq, what do y'all be talking about on the Redacted Show? What do y'all be talking about?
Man, we talk about everything dealing from Marvel, DC, anime, pretty much nerd culture things, current movies and shows that came out. We do reviews, and yeah, that's pretty much
that's what it. And we put our own little nigga spin on it. So it's not the normal. If you don't want to listen to the others, you can come over here to Death Row. But you
come to some melanated. You come to the melanated side.
Some melanated folks, trying to make it out here. We've been doing this for a little over a year now, which is crazy. And been happy to do with my boy Feeq right here. And we gonna keep going strong. So that's pretty much what we do. Nerd geek culture. So if that's something that you guys like, make sure y'all tune into the Redacted Show on all listening platforms. So Google, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. We on everything, goddamn. So you have no
anywhere you can listen to a podcast, we on there.
Hey man, look, Jax, how you feeling, man?
Feeling horrible.
Look, hey, bro. Okay. I didn't know it was gonna be that direct. I thought you was gonna lead up to that, but I mean,
nah, bro. I'm feeling terrible, bro. My hot take is I hate Xfinity because we were trying to record this podcast for like an hour, and like we be starting it, then Xfinity just want to mess up, and I'm kicked out the thing. Nah. So my hot take is Xfinity, you suck, and I'm finna switch over to AT&T, bro, because I can't.
No, you need to get that Google Fiber. You need to get that Google Fiber.
Fiber.
I don't even know what that means.
What the fuck is that?
The Google Fiber.
It's some Wi-Fi, but it like goes into the ground. I don't know how.
I live in an apartment. I cannot. I don't know if I can go to the ground.
No, I'm saying I have Google Fiber and it's like 1 gigabyte speed for $70 a month, and my shit never crashes, never lags, none of that.
You said for 70 or 17?
70.
Okay.
70. I might have to look that shit up because I mean I'm basically in the same thing right now.
Your apartment can host that shit, Google Fiber.
Regardless, Xfinity, count your fucking days. But other than that, I'm doing amazing.
Feeq, Dr. Water, how are we doing today?
Man, we doing good, man. I seen some good lows earlier. Jax know what that means. See some good lows. Got to work out. Shit, went to work and chilling now, ready to record. My days be short, simple.
Every time I like ask Feeq how he's doing, bro, he always seems like he has the best day ever. I hate it so much. I hate that.
You just hate on him.
And he act like he not the problem. Like, look at this. That is
Like
crazy.
a natural born hater.
All right, bro.
But I'm hating if I point it out, though. That's crazy. That's insane to me.
That's why y'all podcast is so good. Y'all got two natural born haters on here.
We don't even have to.
You know the multiplication rule. Negative times a negative equals a positive. So y'all getting something good.
You see, I can admit when I'm hating.
I don't be. The thing is, I don't be hating.
That's just how you really feel.
And that could be hate. What the fuck?
And that's why I love and appreciate Jax so much, because like Jax is not scared to say what's on his mind. Like he will tell you how it is. And if you don't agree, you don't agree. Like niggas still on his ass for that Barbenheimer take he had.
What are you?
Oh, they was cooking.
But they was on your head.
Nobody cares about that movie, bro.
That nigga on TikTok said, "This is what happens when you're uneducated."
They said that nigga go to community college. I was in shambles.
I was like, one, there's nothing wrong with community college. Number one, because a lot of y'all probably need to go to community college. And two, I got a degree from a esteemed 4-year university and a job in my field. Like,
yeah, but then you can't say. But then you can't say that in the comment section. But then because now it comes off like you really care like that. And this nigga really care. That nigga really cared about that insult for real.
Who, me?
No, like if he was to like comment, hey, yo, actually I got a degree, it's gonna come up like I actually do.
I just said okay.
Nah, like it got so bad, my girl started defending. Hey, yo, not too much, my nigga.
Like arguing with somebody on the internet. I can't even see you. I don't even know how TikTok work for real.
But like I said, I'm doing well. I mean. we didn't talk about me. You know what I mean? I'm doing splendid today. I was off today. You know what I mean? Drink water, wash some clothes.
The mouse let you out the field, huh?
Hey, real niggas know what that means. Real niggas know exactly what the fuck that means. Dana, I don't even know if I asked you how you were. Did I ask?
No, I mean I'm doing pretty good. For people who don't know, I'm not in the Lone Star State anymore. I'm in the great state of Kansas. It's not to be very facetious saying that, but it's really cool. I mean, over here in a new different state, learning. My job is really cool. My core is really cool.
I thought it was about to be like learning a new language. I was like, they speak a different language over there.
I've been trying to get my.
Them niggas speak cool.
He expanded his horizons.
I've been trying to lose some weight. So the summer I started at 250. So now I'm at 238 right now.
And the crazy thing is, like, people will probably hear that and be like, "Oh, he was fat." Dana was never fat. That's the thing. He was never fat. He just weighed a lot.
I just exactly for niggas who know exactly. Thank you, Jax. For niggas who know me, know like. The weight never really I was never round. I was big, but never. I just was dense. I think that's really what it was. I was just dense.
I need the real test because real niggas know how like what the pants look like now. Because them things used to be tight.
I mean, before I'm still like a waist 30. You said what? What did you say?
No, Dana didn't see
it. I used to look at Dana and be like, all right, bro.
I'd be like, all right, if that's how you want,
if that's your bag, that's cool. If that's your bag, that's cool.
Pants are taper now. They not tight fit. They taper, and the waist is still waist 34, 36.
Okay, all right.
So really just losing that belly fat area. I'm trying to get on like my Jonathan Majors right now. It's a bit controversial, but I don't care. He didn't do it.
He beat the case.
Oh shit, he did.
Yeah.
He was gonna beat. He was gonna beat something.
Did it. He beat Apollo. He beat Apollo Creed. I mean, he beat Adonis.
That nigga
I'm not gonna say it. So we should let's get into the topics, bro.
All right.
Let's get into the meat and potatoes.
Now, the NBA, they have officially approved a new rule saying that teams are unable to rest two star players in the same game moving forward. And a star is defined as someone who has made the All-Star or All-NBA team in the past 3 seasons. And as an addition to that, the policy also states that stars who are 35 years or older by the season opener or who have 34,000 regular season minutes or 34,000 regular season minutes or 1,000 combined regular season and playoff games will receive priority for load management. Now that's a lot just to say if you old and you 35, you can rest. I just think they're being way too extra for this rule, bro. Like, you got players like Kawhi Leonard, who's perpetually injured, bro. He can't, like, he needs the load management. Him and Paul George. You're saying you can't rest both of them in the same game. Like, I get, fans want to see and all that and blah blah blah. But like, who cares about the fans, bro? Honestly, like, I wouldn't care.
Look at this nigga.
Like, who? Why should they care? Honestly,
that's such a hate. That's such a hater ass nigga. Because they're the reason money is being made. You're doing this for the fans, right? Ooh. This is entertainment, right? This is entertainment, right?
They're doing this to get paid by the owners, bro.
I'm saying,
like, I don't think they should care about what the fans want. So what if this is Jimmy's only game he's ever seen? So what if Jimmy's 6 years old and he's like, I really want to go see LeBron play and LeBron rest? I really don't think it matters, bro. Who cares? I'm so serious.
I mean, I really don't think it matters. In that, because I understand both sides. I'm like, okay, this may be my only game I'm watching of the whole year, and like I can't. How we set up all this money, and like I understand the players' mindset of that, and like I'm all for players playing and stuff, but again, I'm all for players like resting their bodies, and being a Spurs fan and also a Kawhi fan, like it worked. Like y'all can't sit here and tell me. Y'all can't sit here and tell me that 2019 Kawhi, Michael Jordan, Leonard run would have worked if he didn't load manage. You can't sit here and tell me that.
It only worked because KD snapped his shit. Let's keep
I personally believe they still would have won.
Keep it a fucking stack, nigga.
But hey, low manage.
He don't believe that.
He don't believe that bullshit.
That nigga broke his fucking leg.
He don't believe that.
He don't believe that bullshit. Hell no.
But when KD, like, I don't. Let me just say, when KD Achilles tear, that nigga came back from an Achilles tear. He didn't low manage. Nigga snapped his leg. Look at fucking Aaron Rodgers. That nigga didn't low manage.
Then I'm gonna just say this. When KD came back in the finals, I think he missed the first game or whatever. When he came back, he couldn't even drive, and he scored 9. He's just straight jumper, 3 straight threes. They couldn't stop him. And then before he got hurt again. I'm just saying, if KD was
and then Clay tore his shit.
If they never got hurt, they was in a boat race.
Like y'all acting me. Y'all act like we can just tell them to not tear their ink. We didn't tell him to tear his shit. He went out there and did that shit.
All I'm saying is load management didn't do this.
You said what?
I said I'm not saying any of that. All I'm saying is load management didn't do any of that. Load management didn't do any of that, my nigga. I promise you. But like, I will say this. Like, I get Jax to a degree. Like, I don't give a fuck about Lil Johnny. You out here bringing up Lil Jimmy, Lil Johnny, all these little bitch ass 4-year-olds. I don't care about them. But at the same time, nigga, me. If
nigga me,
like if Joel Embiid, not like. If it's Joel, or I'll say this, if it's Jason Tatum and like Luka Doncic, and this has been a matchup niggas have been waiting for, and they just rest Luka, like nothing really wrong with this nigga. We just resting him for a national televised game that niggas know about. You couldn't rest against Utah, nigga. You couldn't rest.
I understand.
It sounds to me like you agree with load management. You just don't want it on nationally televised games. Is what you're saying.
That's what the NBA said. Yo, we like load management. It's cool, but don't do this shit on the national televised game.
This
is a national televised game, is it not?
No, it's for every game.
What's stopping the coach from just saying he gonna suit up, but this nigga play like 1 minute and I'm gonna bench him the whole game. What's stopping them from doing that?
I mean, that's fine.
Are there times
players don't want to do that because it'll mess up their stats, like their per game stats, if they only play 1 minute.
And they'll mess up like they incentives and money and stuff.
Yeah,
I guess, but they said 2-star players, so I'm just like, okay, Luka and Kyrie got to be out, nigga. Like, it's not like they're saying, yo, no superstar can do it. They're saying, hey, yo, 2 superstars can't be out at the same time. If LeBron and AD come out and don't play, now I'm like, nigga, why did I buy this fucking ticket, nigga? Give me my shit back. The fuck? Because I'm gonna go to Chase Bank and get my shit back, like, regardless. Yeah. But like, I'm just saying, like that.
I'm very torn on this topic because, like, at the same time, like, I want like my favorite players to be healthy for the playoffs. Like, that's where legacies are made. And being a Kawhi fan, it's hard seeing Kawhi drop 49 one game, gracious. And then he don't play the next 2 because the nigga hurt.
You better hope. Go ahead.
Because I firmly believe that the Clippers would have won if that nigga Kawhi did not tear his ACL against the Utah Jazz. They would have won the finals. The Bucks would not be NBA champions.
Yeah, you on your own, buddy.
Los Angeles
I don't know about that one.
You are on your own. You better hope Wemby make it out. You better
He'll be the greatest prospect since LeBron James.
Glazing. Glazing, nigga. But I mean, like, at the end of the day, look, I don't low management. Fuck Lil Johnny. I don't care about Lil Johnny. I don't care that you wanted to see him versus Lauri Markkanen. Who the fuck cares? But
what if you in a small market and your team's not good? Like, what if you a Orlando Magic fan? You can't save up for playoffs.
They don't got niggas in the stadium. Who going to watch them?
Those tickets will be cheap. Those tickets are cheap.
That ticket $5.
Yeah, them bitches.
That ticket is $60.
No, but that's the problem.
If they miss the one game, they can come back and they can come back next time. He'll play. Like,
but that's the problem. Like the Washington, like that's some shit that they'll do. Like the Washington Wizards, like they'll upcharge like a motherfucker when the Lakers come. So like they'll hit like it'll be like $150 just to get a decent seat when it's normally $5 a pop. And then you get all the way there and it's fucking Austin Reeves and Dennis Schroeder and
Dennis Schroeder, the best player in the world though.
And Ty Washington. Rui Hachimura, all these little niggas, I don't care about them, nigga. I paid $150 to see LeBron, nigga. What the fuck? That's false advertisement, nigga. It's cool. But like I said, if they actually injured, that's one thing. But if we just resting, and I hate using LeBron because that nigga old, but like, if Jason Tatum and Donovan Mitchell out here resting for load management, you ain't even had no prior history of injuries like that for real, nigga. Suit up.
I don't think the young players should be. I don't think no young players should really be load managing unless if they don't have an injury history. But even then,
they be doing
I still feel like if they want to load management, Zion,
that nigga need to be playing. That nigga need to play.
Zion,
he need to play so he stay in shape. He need to play so he stay in shape, bro.
That nigga load management, is to the deficit of this nigga. Goddamn, way.
Would y'all like the rule better? Well, I don't know if they even had this in it. If like they had to announce like before the games, like this person's resting officially, because I don't know if they
do that most of the time. Like,
but they do that shit before tip off though. They do that shit like 15 minutes before tip off. And I'm be like, nigga,
the ticket is already bought.
Yeah, it's like he's questionable all week, or like he's active all week. All of a sudden he's questionable that day of, and then he's like doubtful, and then he's just out, and it just be like, the common cold. I'm like, if it's a common cold, I guess, but like some of them niggas be bullshitting. You got to admit, some of them niggas
be common cold. He shut down the whole world.
All right,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
All right. I'm not mad at it, actually. I'm not mad at it. Hey, look, we can. Yeah. I think so. I guess the general consensus is we think it's a dumb rule, but I'm at least saying at least they are trying to do something. Like at least it's just like, oh well, my nigga, suck it up. Like that's what it's been for. Like,
I think this is my last point. We can move on to the next one. I think it's kind of asking a lot, given that the season is a very long season. It's 82 games. It ain't no MLB season, but it's 82 games is a long season. So I feel like if they cut, and they were talking about this for a minute too, if they cut the games, because they also are adding the in-season tournament. Now, that's still within the 82 games.
Yeah.
It's really just like the two championships are playing like an extra game.
Right.
So outside of that, I like how they did that. Cause I'm like, are they gonna have more games on top of this NC tournament? So that's a step in the right direction. But I do think if they can cut it to 70 games, like take 12 games out, limit back to backs. Because why do the Clippers have the most back to backs out of anybody?
They trying to.
You would know that stat.
How would you know that stat? That nigga
he's getting excuses ready. He's getting the office ready.
That nigga
he's getting the excuses ready for when the Clippers don't make it. I see the vision, Dan. You getting excuses. I see it. I do the same thing.
Barring any injuries, right? Yeah. All right, that's cool.
Barring injury, the Clippers are the best team in the West. Nah, I'm playing.
All right, bro.
Oh my God. Oh Jesus
I'm playing.
Christ.
Not that crazy.
Yeah. Well, anyway. Moving on from that.
Speaking of teams who are not,
go ahead.
I was going to say, speaking of teams who are not the best, I believe one of our guests has a couple of gripes about a certain college football team he supports.
Oh, we going there already? Man. So
that nigga said, "Fuck the hood."
Hey, man. All I gotta say is the University of Houston Cougars football team. You motherfuckers are some of the worst playing sons of bitches I done ever seen in my life. I don't know how you got a new facility. You still got Dana saying ugly bitch ass. But
oh my God.
That nigga sucked. That nigga's a terrible coach. He been here 5 years, hasn't done shit. But you niggas went out there and lost to PhD students who had papers due in the morning. You know what was the craziest thing about that game? I was watching that hoe. I said, nigga, if y'all don't go for two right now, y'all gonna go to OT and lose. You know what them niggas did? They went to OT and lost. I said, ain't no fucking way. And you know what made it worse? Rice did that one tweet. They said the students are rushing the field. Nigga, that was the training staff. It was 10 niggas on that field with the players. Man, yeah, we about to get clapped when we play UT. They gonna put warnings on that bitch. That whole going on.
Yeah, I was not very high on UT because they've been very underwhelming for the past few seasons. But after seeing that Alabama game, I'm a bit concerned about October 20th.
Very UT, they did look pretty good in that Alabama game. I didn't think Quinn Ewers, their quarterback, was going to be as good as he was, but then I stopped and I remembered he was like a 5-star recruit in high school, and people said he was like he had like a perfect score or whatever on like 247 and Rivals and all that. So I was like, wow, maybe he is a good quarterback, and I was just wrong. So I was really impressed.
And to be fair, they almost did beat Alabama last season before he got concussed. So
damn. Yeah. Yeah, look, University of Houston in general, this is a basketball school at this point. Like this is, but it's crazy. Like y'all been followers of University of Houston for quite some time. Where y'all was there when football was damn near elite and the basketball program was shitty.
Not damn near elite. Football was elite.
Yeah, that is true.
Was top 5.
Yeah,
I was not a follower of University of Houston at that time, but I was watching them when that shit happened. I was still in high school, and yeah, I remember that. And then they lost to San Diego State.
Nah, that's the one that didn't even piss me off for real. The
loss.
Nah, that SMU loss pissed me off the most, cause them niggas were sorry. They had a point. ESPN gave them niggas a 0.9% chance of winning that fucking game. We were undefeated at the time. We didn't lose to nobody yet. That was the first loss. These niggas folded over under the pressure of Tom Herman leaving. Bitch ass nigga. Guess where that nigga went? Texas. Crazy. Guess what that nigga not? He out the league, nigga. I think he. Oh, actually, I think he played for you. I think he does something for UNT or some shit like that. I don't know. I think he does something for North Texas.
I thought he was like an analyst or something. Now I didn't think he was still a coach.
Yeah, I don't think he coaches, but maybe he works. He like does some commentating shit for North Texas, maybe. But yeah, fuck you, Wage. But I mean,
I think Charlie Strong was done dirty. That team was not good enough in no way at UT, but
I don't know. That's cool and all, but you can't lose to Kansas though. That's I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm sorry. Like, and I'm a Charlie Strong fan.
I'm go live.
Yeah, they cold now. But back then,
Kansas or K-State or both, I guess.
Well, actually,
Kansas State always good. Like Kansas State's always not good, but they're always like
they're always decent.
Yeah.
Ain't Deuce Vaughn from K-State?
Yes.
No, okay. I just want to make sure.
You would know that, huh?
This nigga Jax hates this nigga like to the core. Nigga hates.
Vaughn is 5'5". 165 pounds.
That nigga
I don't want to see him get the ball. He got the ball last. We'll talk about that when we get to it. But
you see how this nigga hates?
But we mentioned the University of Texas in their game against Alabama, and that was Nick Saban's like first loss against a non-Georgia team. I feel like in some time, and it's sort of watching that game. I was just like, dang, Bama. It's been a long time since Bama's had a quarterback this bad. No offense to Jaden Milroe, but he was a bad quarterback. It's been a long time since Bama had receivers who were as bad as they were, because normally Bama's a receiver school. You know, they had Julio Jones, they had Calvin Ridley, Devontae Smith. They didn't have that anymore. They didn't have running backs. They used to have Derrick Henry, Mark Ingram,
Najee Harris.
Trent Richardson.
Trent Richardson was cold. I thought Trent Richardson was going to be so good, bro. I was so wrong.
I thought that was going to be Derrick Henry 2.0, nigga.
But, like, is Nick Saban cooked? Is Alabama, is there, run at the top done for?
No. What is cooked? What do you define as cooked? In your
Bama,
opinion?
they used to always be I don't think they're a realistic contender for a national championship anymore. I think ever again. I think it's finished. I think.
Oh, see, I can't go that far. But I'll say they will never have a dominant run like that ever again, of them just being always one or two for like a decade long and just having the best recruits, 5-star recruits, like waiting 3 years to get their turn. That shit is never happening again. Like they used to just. Yeah, like them niggas that's never happening again. But I will say they may have one of them 1 or 2 spark years where they win a national title, and people glaze on Nick Saban a little bit harder than normal, and then they'll drop back down to 5, 6, 7. But they're always going to be they're always going to be in like that 10 spot, the 5 to 10 spot at all times, every single year, just off of the strength of Nick Saban alone. Now, once that nigga retires, now they cooked. They really cooked. I ain't gonna lie to you. Them niggas gonna be cooked. Dabo Swinney, that nigga already cooked. I don't know what that nigga on. But to keep it on Nick Saban, I don't know how many years he gonna coach.
Nick Saban, he's already 71 right now. I feel like
I don't know what that means.
I think he got 2 more years left.
He got 2?
I think he got 2 more years left.
That nigga got 9 more years left.
Hear me out. A lot of coaches now with this, a lot of like old school type coaches, because Nick Saban, he's still like one of the old school type. Like when this whole NIL business came into pass and more players started getting NIL money and the transfer portal became open, a lot of them expressed like displeasure with that. And I feel like it's sort of making them lose their love of the game, quote unquote, because now players, they don't have to wait for 3 years as a backup and learn and everything. Like that stuff, like they used to really value and it was important to them. But now I don't think players care like that. And they're like, if I'm not starting freshman year, I'm gonna just dip. And that's the type of stuff that pisses off like old school coaches like that. I feel like Nick Saban, he's a little bit fed up. I think he's done, bro. I think he got 2 more years and he's gonna retire, bro.
Now, you said the nigga lost the love of the game off of corruption.
I don't know. I agree with Greg in terms of like, I don't think he's done. because I think it's very easy. Because I feel like Alabama has already established themselves as like a focal name of college football. People are going to want to go to Alabama for the sake of exposure and NFL readiness. Because you're playing in the SEC, which is arguably the best conference for football. That's probably the most NFL ready football. Now, there's nothing like playing in the NFL. I think we all are not blind to that fact. But in terms of college football readiness, the SEC is that. So that's one. Two, it's very easy to like retool and reload in terms of like college football because you have NIL, you have recruiting. No high school athlete is going to respectfully say no to Nick Saban unless Deion Sanders walk in that house. If it's not Deion Sanders, no one is saying no to Nick Saban. Respectfully,
I don't agree with that.
At bare minimum, they're gonna say, "I'll think about it." They never gonna just say no to that nigga's face in front of him. Publicly.
I think the playing field is evil. I mean, not evil, but I think the playing field is
evil.
And a little bit evil because of corruption. But I think the playing field is even now because everybody's getting money with this NIL stuff. So like, they might want to go to Alabama, but if somebody offers him like $500,000 in a Hellcat, I'll go to Tulsa. I'll be fine.
The Hellcat was what did it, bro. Like the $500K, like I was gonna get that, but like the Hellcat, oh yeah, that sealed the deal right there. To go to Tulane, exactly. I'll do it. Head ass. Looking at, I see the vision. I just can't write Nick Saban all the way off. It's just hard for me to do that. But Deion right there, I feel like I don't think the playing field is as even as niggas want to make it seem like. It's still only like a handful of teams that's really just fucking with that national championship right now. And that's Georgia. You can put Alabama, always going to be somewhere in that mix. And then whatever that hot Pac-12 team is going to be at the time, and whatever that Big Ten Ohio State team is going to be. Like, it's not like we have NIL money, and now all of a sudden it's fucking Arizona going to the national championship. It's just not happening. It's the University of Houston is not going to the national championship anytime soon. Anytime soon. And that's a quote unquote great market.
If Tillman Fertitta, you know, he's a booster or whatever at UH, so I'm pretty sure. If he like break out the bag and if he really wants to, you know, get this university or get UH popping, he'll do it. And
they're gonna need a big man coach.
First of all, that nigga's not even concerned with University of Houston as much as he is the Houston Rockets right now. So I feel like his presence
in the game with the Rockets. Then
that boy knee deep in the Rockets right now. He like, yo, I done gave y'all niggas $60 million. I done gave y'all niggas a whole bunch of new facilities. Y'all figure that shit out with the next 4 or 5 years. We still got Kevin Sampson. The Rockets, I need that. I think he's a basketball nigga more than he is a football nigga, in my opinion. You can see it.
You guys. Yeah. Now you guys said Saban isn't cooked. Whatever. But is it over for Bill Belichick?
Yes, nigga.
I love Bill Belichick. I think he's the greatest coach in NFL history. I think it's over for him though. For Bill Belichick? You don't think it's over?
I think it's over. I think he got like a solid 3 years left. Actually, no, I'll say 2. I say 2. Because you could kind of tell now, I've been noticing he's been talking to the media a lot more. Back then, he used to give like short answers. It was the other day he did an interview. That nigga talked for 10 minutes about like why he keeps a long snapper. I said, what the fuck? And he looked so happy talking about it. I said, yeah, you're leaving soon.
You're cooked. You're cooked.
I think he got like 2 more years, but this year for sure, I think they're gonna make the playoffs as like a wild card. Yeah, I think they're gonna make it as a wild card.
Oh, you think the Jets gonna do it or something, nigga? What you mean?
The Dolphins.
That nigga looking up at. Okay,
the Dolphins are in that division.
The Bills
are in that division.
One of them gonna win the division, and then the other one's probably gonna get one of the wild card spots.
The Patriots gonna find a way.
Okay,
to
Bills and Dolphins. Yeah, so that's the division winner and a wild card. Then in the AFC North, you have the Ravens. They're gonna make the Ravens or the Bengals. One of them is gonna make the playoffs, or both of them. So that's already 2 wild spots. there's only 2 wild card spots taken with those teams. So I don't think the Patriots making the playoffs this year. Or
they can make they can make some shit interesting. But at the same time, there's a difference between Nick Saban and Bill Belichick. With Nick Saban, I've at least seen him adapt to the new college culture, at least from a quarterback standpoint. That nigga used to have A.J. McCarron in the backfield, just handing that bitch off to Mark Ingram, whoever the fuck the running back is, versus having Jalen Hurts and then Tua like, right behind him, and then Mac Jones as a third option. That was never Nick Saban's bag. So at least he's adapting from a quarterback perspective. And now he took a step back with this nigga Milroe because this nigga look like what niggas swear Lamar Jackson is in real life. That nigga can't throw and the nigga just runs. They swear this is Lamar Jackson for real. But with Bill Belichick, I just have not seen
Josh Allen.
Yeah, for real.
Oh,
no cap.
Goodness.
No cap. He do, nigga. He sure do.
But I don't think Milroe is as crazy as Josh Allen. Like, I don't think he's mentally
because he ain't got no much skin in the game.
Josh Allen is unhinged.
Josh Allen is mentally unstable.
Unstable. I think, but with Bill Belichick, I just not seen this nigga adapt to anything at all. This nigga still think this is the Patriots way. Nigga, Tom Brady is not here no more, my nigga. Honestly, Tom Brady is the reason. He's sleeveless hoodie. Think this shit's real sweet. Nigga got what's that nigga's name that everybody in Houston hate?
Bill O'Brien.
Bill O'Brien. Got Bill O'Brien there. God bless his soul. There's a reason why DeAndre Hopkins did not go to the Patriots.
I'm not gonna completely shit on Bill O'Brien because it's better than what they had. Listen,
no, Bill O'Brien is better than Matt Patricia.
Matt Patricia and Joe Judge. Is Bill O'Brien not an upgrade from Matt Patricia?
Bro, get this nigga off the pod, bro.
No, Dana right. Bill,
answer the question.
They all trash. What I'm comparing, this nigga said compare dirt to garbage. Like, nigga, what are you doing?
No, I'd rather have dirt. Was blasphemous. At least Bill O'Brien is an actual offensive coach. You got a defensive-minded coach and a special teams nigga. What I expect. A position coach coaching a quarterback. That is not good. That literally stunted his development. At least Bill O'Brien is a step in the right direction.
And he's still not the right answer.
He's a step in the right direction, but he's
because I don't think who's the head coach for the Raiders? What's his name?
Josh McDaniels.
Josh McDaniels. I don't think it's gonna work out over there again. And he's gonna come back to the Patriots, and then everything's gonna be kumbaya. He's gonna have another bad season. They're gonna fire his ass. He's gonna come back to Bill Belichick's nest, and he's just gonna stay there. And then there'll be the Mac Jones and Bill and I keep forgetting his name.
He's not worthy of being talked about. That's why. Oh God.
They gonna get that nigga back, and then everything's gonna be good. They may have 2 years max of Bill O'Brien, but you cannot sit here and tell me that Bill O'Brien is a step in the right direction from Joe Judge and Matt Patricia. How the hell you got 2 niggas doing a job for 1 nigga?
Overrated ass coaching tree, bro. Overrated ass coaching tree, nigga. And it's been like this for life, nigga. It only worked for Bill Belichick because he had Tom Brady. And these niggas leave that fucking organization and try to implement the same shit everywhere else, and it fails every time. And these GMs eat this shit up every fucking time for no fucking reason.
Well, that's because they caught
Josh McDaniels
cheating. They caught Josh McDaniels cheating when he was with the Broncos, and ever since then he been kind of buns.
They all buns.
Am I lying?
They all buns. They all buns.
But no,
Tom Brady kept this nigga from being mid.
In terms of this year, I think the Patriots are done. Even though Aaron Rodgers is injured, I do think the Jets are gonna make a wild card spot. I think the Bills are questionable, and I think after week 1, the Dolphins look like the team to win that division. So there's that.
We're talking NFL, and you brought up Aaron Rodgers, so we have to get to it. The Buffalo Bills, they just lost a game to the Jets last night, not last night, but earlier this week.
On Monday
Night Football. And, good win for the Jets. Xavier Gibson ran back that punt for the touchdown at the end. It was crazy, but the main story of that game is Aaron Rodgers, this 39-year-old quarterback who was supposed to be the savior of the Jets, tearing his Achilles, and now he's out for the season. What should the Jets do, or what is there for the Jets to do? Like,
Man, Zach Wilson about to have his MVP season. What we talking about? Nah, but on the real, hell no, that nigga not doing
he is not cooking at all. Throw that shit in the garbage.
Realistically, that nigga Aaron, he gonna play one more season. Just because the way he went out, he's not gonna be good the next season. But he's gonna play one more just because it's like, as a competitor, your pride, like, if I'm supposed to, in my mind, I'm like, I'm about to make this run. Even if I don't get the Super Bowl, I'm gonna make this run. I'm gonna be good. And I break my fucking leg. Well, not break. Tear my Achilles.
Achilles?
On the not even the second drive, the first drive. I played 40 seconds.
He got 4 plays in.
That nigga played 40 seconds of football this year.
No, he ran out with the flag and everything.
That shit was crazy. Fucking up niggas' parlays.
Did y'all see that tweet that was like Aaron Rodgers highlights? it only showed him running with the flag. Then it ended. That had me dying.
No, that shit was ass, bro. And y'all saw that nigga Robert Sala's face when they had Zach Wilson coming out there. That shit was funny as fuck, nigga.
A ghost. That nigga was bad as hell.
That nigga.
It's just another jet crashing on 9/11, bro.
Like, I knew this nigga was gonna say that.
I was waiting for it.
I was waiting. This nigga. Nah.
But in terms of what the Jets should do, in my personal opinion, what they should do is ride it out with Zach Wilson. And here's why. Personally, after watching Hard Knocks and seeing not only how vested Aaron Rodgers runs with the team, but you saw how he took Zach Wilson on his wing. You saw the willingness to learn. You saw him. He still won the game. Josh Allen was their best player, though, but he still did make the plays to win the game. We can't argue that. Who? Now, I think Zach Wilson.
What do you mean by that? I saw Zach Wilson throw an interception that Garrett Wilson had to stop from being an interception because he batted the ball to himself and he caught it.
He still threw it in his vicinity. It wasn't no interception.
He threw it to the DB and Garrett Wilson was like,
he did it.
That nigga Garrett Wilson played DB and wide receiver on the same fucking route.
Garrett Wilson
he caught an interception from his quarterback.
I think, okay, listen. I think the real test is Dallas.
No, it's not.
Go out there,
the real test was the
week after.
They should have lost.
They still won.
Actually, speaking of the Bills, what the hell is wrong with the Bills?
Josh Allen is
the Bills
crazy.
should have blew them out. Why were they so bad?
Josh Allen is a maniac.
Josh Allen didn't take his meds. You saw that nigga eyes? That nigga was confused. He didn't know where he was on the field.
Nah, I saw this shit that said Stephon Diggs was treating this nigga like a Make-A-Wish kid on the fucking bench, nigga. Nigga giving that nigga a 2-hand high five. When the last time you seen a grown man give another grown man a 2-hand high five, nigga, talking about everything gonna be all right?
I personally, and no bullshit, I think he has an identity crisis because I think he personally wants to be.
I thought you were about to say a disability.
Yo,
probably got that too. That nigga, bro.
No, but I think he's having like an identity crisis. Like I think like he personally wants to play like the new age modern Ben Roethlisberger. He a big kind of stocky nigga who can take hits, and I think he's kind of he's trying to lean into that persona and really take it tenfold.
But like Ben Roethlisberger
can't just be
Josh Allen makes bad decisions on the field. Ben Roethlisberger makes bad decisions off the field. So
nah,
but my thing is like you can't just. I understand Stephon Diggs is cold, but you can't just throw the ball up and pray that he catch that shit. Like I know y'all saw that one play. He was literally playing DB, trying to swat the ball away.
When he dove to swipe it, I said, "All right, bro."
Like, what kind of shit is that? So, like, you gotta set your teammates up for success. and I think he'll find a way. But it's up here mentally. He's not there yet.
Nah, this nigga
I think
is.
he was, and then he just ain't there yet no more.
Nah,
but
look.
mentally, he's got to lock in.
Nah, you see, look, but this goes way back because you know how, Jax, you know the bag I'm about to get into. Like, who is the face of that franchise? Who is the face of that franchise?
The Bills?
The Bills.
Can I cook? The face of the Bills is DeMar Hamlin.
Absolutely, nigga.
The face of the Bills is DeMar Hamlin.
Absolutely.
It's nobody else. It's DeMar Hamlin. And that nigga don't play.
Bro, did you see? There was a tweet and it was like they wouldn't let DeMar Hamlin play because they were like, he can't die again on this field. They're like, he can't die again on Monday Night Football.
Nah, bro.
He was like, he already died once on Monday Night Football. He can't do it again.
Like, bro, like, and they finna have a whole document. They have a whole documentary that they said they finna do for this nigga talking about the title of it is Did We Win? I'm just like, bro, like, cause if I say something bad about it, niggas gonna call me a hater. Niggas gonna be like, oh, you're insensitive. Nigga. The nigga's not good. The nigga's not good.
He was on the field that play because I forgot who it was injured and out.
It was like their top two, like both their safeties was hurt. They're like, you again. And he was like, okay. Then he proceeded to pass away.
Drewski being me?
Nah, this is crazy. Like, this is insane. It's the Drewski shit. Like, no, but like, I'm just trying to figure this shit out because, like, some of those interceptions, it's one thing where it's like, yo, like, throw it in the vicinity, like, praying that it's in the vicinity of Stephon Diggs. Some of these throws that he got picked off, there was nobody there but a New York Jet nigga. And that's when I'm just like, bro, what are we doing? What exactly are we doing?
Did y'all hear about Jordan White, the one who he threw 3 picks to one nigga? And those Jordan Whitehead, he's the one who caught all those picks, and that activated an incentive in his contract. So he earned the extra $250,000 for those 3 picks on the season.
He loved it, man.
For his season, and he earned it day one, nigga. I would DM Josh Allen and say thank you, buddy.
Yo, check that nigga bet. Hey, yo, check that nigga bets, bro. Check that nigga bet, bro. That nigga be betting. I need to know, nigga. I need to know if Josh Allen be betting for real. Cause three straight times, nigga. 3 straight times. Look at Look at some of those interceptions, bro.
If he come out and he be gambling, that's gonna break the internet.
No, I remember that was one specific one. Yeah, bro. Nah, bro, that's
no.
wild.
But in all seriousness, okay. So my personal opinion, they need to probably ride with not Josh Allen. They need to ride with Zach Wilson because I think he'll be better than what he was. But if they got that itch, that crackhead itch to just go get a fucking other quarterback, I think the first option is Matthew Stafford. Ew. But it's like the money you got to pay him for that. I don't know if that's realistic. I was thinking Taylor Heineke. You know, I think he'll be serviceable and hold the season for him. Another name that we brought up is Jameis Winston. Crab legs Jameis.
Shout out to him.
I think he'll do some good things for that franchise. Hell, Nick Foles, get that Nick Foles magic back in there.
Nigga, even you can even call Dallas, bro. Go get Trey Lance if you really about that shit. Like, yo, just like
I was thinking about that. They were in the same draft class.
I'm saying, bro, like, you think we finna use that nigga anytime soon? I hope not.
Yeah,
and we got
give him the job. That's gonna be like, here's on.
Shut your ass up, nigga.
Don't give him the job, boy.
You don't even believe that, nigga. You don't even believe that, nigga.
Y'all got Cooper Rush because it's got to go from Dak to Cooper, and then Trey Lance. Otherwise, if Cooper Rush is not there, well, Dak
Cooper Rush really your best quarterback.
That's kind of signified like Dak is on the clock. Like, nigga, if you don't make the Super Bowl right now, your ass. There's some questions.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, raise your hand if y'all team won last week.
Shit, Skull Buffs, nigga. Colorado.
Nigga talking this crazy shit. Nigga, next topic, nigga. I'm upset. Get these niggas away from me.
So I believe we should just go ahead and get this out the way and talk about the 40-0 stomping of the New York Giants at the hands of Dallas Cowboys.
Here we go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Michael Parsons, that nigga.
Oh no, he is. I wasn't about to say that about that.
I was gonna say, what do you mean by here we go? I
was just about to say that Dak is trash, but
you don't even look. You wish the Texans had Dak.
You wish that nigga had Dak.
Hell no.
Yeah. Them niggas. Yeah, nigga. Hell yeah, nigga.
Hold on. I want to give at least some analysis.
We had
of
to
the game
stop
first
watching
before. You had Robert Kelly. That's who you had. Robert Kelly at quarterback.
He was better than Dak Prescott.
You had Bill Cosby at quarterback. That's what you had.
No more dots than Dak.
Do you genuinely not believe Dak Prescott is a good quarterback? Like, in all honesty.
In all honesty, I think he's upper mid-level. So like,
I agree.
He's not elite to me, but he's definitely.
Would you say he's a top 10 quarterback?
A top 10.
Can you name 10 quarterbacks better than him?
Lamar, Patrick,
Tua,
Herbert, Tua,
Joe Burrow.
I knew when he said Herbert, it was gonna get that nigga soul.
Golf.
Oh shit.
Matthew Stafford.
Trevor. Did we say Trevor Lawrence already?
We didn't.
No, you didn't.
Trevor Lawrence.
Anthony Richardson.
I was about to say Anthony Richardson.
I'm crazy. I need realism because I really
Aaron Rodgers
before the injury. Can we say that for real now? Can we say that?
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers.
You putting Josh Allen over that nigga? As currently
Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy.
That's honestly believe
Brock Purdy is not isn't better than Dak Prescott. Don't piss me off now.
Nah, bro.
Wait, are you
just saying Purdy is not? You're saying Brock Purdy is worse than Dak Prescott?
Yes.
Yes, nigga.
I think they're around.
That nigga in the playoffs last year. What are we talking about?
Because the Niners it was a team. Like the whole Niners,
as currently constructed, them niggas got the best, almost the best team in the NFC. What are we talking about?
And a much better coach. Like that's what I'm confused with people who don't like.
Anything, I would give Dak like number 9.
That's I don't. Me personally, I don't hate that.
You said Tua and Justin Herbert. Like, what did Tua and Justin Herbert do better than Dak Prescott?
It's the potential. I feel like it's the potential side for them niggas.
Justin Herbert has potential to be better than
Justin
Dak
Herbert.
He hasn't done
anything. Out of that fall off last year where he fucking damn near broke his ribs. The year before that, he was definitely better. But still, he wasn't. Nigga, come on now. Dude, he's better.
So we got.
Thank you for that in-depth analysis, Feeq.
You want me to? Going through topics. Justin Herbert.
That nigga might bring it up later.
He don't know what to say. It's okay.
Wait, y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, it just started sparking up a little bit.
No. I was saying we was moving through talk, but shit, outside of one, I feel like he does deep throws far better. I think Dak is more so a short to mid passer. I feel like Dak is an average runner. I think he's below average when it comes to running.
Due to injury, I'll give you that. I will give you that.
I don't think he's below average. He just doesn't want to run because he got hurt. I think he has the ability. He just doesn't. I guess that could make him a below average.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying
Dak is fast.
I'm saying he could be a better runner, but just the way he's playing now, he's like you could kind of tell he's scared.
Okay, I can give you that.
So that's why I would say like,
which is what makes Josh Allen better than Dak Prescott because Josh Allen, we know that nigga gonna run.
No, I do.
We know that for
Josh Allen.
We know that nigga not scared of nobody.
That's a top 3 running back.
That's a top 3 running back.
That's a top 3 running back right there. Josh Allen, Daniel Jones is right behind that nigga.
Vanilla
top five running backs.
Legs that 180-yard run he had. That shit was so cringe.
Nigga look like Tom Hanks in that movie.
Oh my gosh.
What's that movie? I forgot.
Like that was some Looney Tunes shit.
We did all this football talk, and Feeq, he had a topic he wanted to bring up about NFL front offices. So could you go ahead and introduce that topic to us, Feeq?
Oh yeah, so this topic specifically is if you had to make an NFL front office, which consists of an owner, a head coach, and a general manager, using anime characters, who would you choose for what position or job, I should say?
Who want to go first?
I'll go ahead and name mine. So for owner, I'm probably gonna stay in the One Piece realm. But for owner, I would say head coach, I'm going Whitebeard. Like that nigga is gonna have that team tight knit. That chemistry is gonna be like this. Like niggas are not gonna be able to break that shit. You gonna have them niggas ride for him. They gonna ride for that nigga. So I have Whitebeard as my head coach. I have Shanks. I have Shanks as my general manager. I think Shanks is very meticulous. He knows how to select talent, even because his team don't got no devil powers, and yet they're arguably the strongest power group in the world. So he knows how to find talent and call the nigga strength with one arm. So that's my general manager. And then my owner, it's a good question. Got to be a nigga with money. I'd probably go with Sengoku from the Marines. I think he's a bit older. He used to be the fleet admiral for the Marines before it was a Kainu. I think he gives me like that Robert Kraft type of vibe, like owner vibe. Like he seems like a real down to earth chilling, especially now that he's older and basically retired. He's still gonna be owning the team, but I think he'll have the not only the players' best interest, but his employees' best interest, all that. So for owner, I have Sengoku. For general manager, I have Shanks, and for my head coach, I have Whitebeard.
But do these all have to be in the same universe?
No, I just
they don't.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Because I got my three.
Go ahead, Jax.
Okay. Now,
owner, the mic hard as hell. What the fuck?
Was it me?
Oh yeah.
I was hearing that. I was like,
nigga sound like Kendrick Perkins. I was like, yo, who is this nigga?
He's gonna hear that and get you fired.
No. Yeah, all right, nigga. We'll see. We can go band for fired, nigga. We'll go get fired first, nigga.
Oh my gosh. But anyway, for my owner, I wasn't even thinking about somebody with money, but now that I think about it, I should have, but I don't care. He probably do have money. I don't really know. But my owner, I chose King Kai from Dragon Ball Z. Really strictly just based off of vibes, because he just seemed like a lot of NFL and NBA owners, they're racist, you know. He doesn't seem like that. He seemed like a cool nigga. And I really fuck with King Kai.
King Kai has a pet monkey, don't he?
Okay, what does that have to do with it? He has a pet monkey?
Jerry Jones all over again, nigga.
What does that have to do with, what does having a pet monkey have to do with racism?
Hey man, I just made a statement.
Are you equating a race of people to monkeys? I'm confused.
I just made a statement.
Okay. Anyway, my GM, it would be Shikamaru from Naruto, because he's a master strategist. He'll be able to find, like, I was thinking of making him the head coach, but I have another person for the head coach. But Shikamaru, he'd be a good GM because he's a master strategist. He'd know exactly what players my coach needs to make a good team. And he would know how to fit correct pieces together, and he's smart. So he'd make the salary cap moves and everything. We'd never run out of cap space. And my head coach would be Erwin from Attack on Titan.
I hate you,
because
I hate you. That's my head coach.
Erwin, he's the most. When he gave that speech in Attack on Titan to all, I don't know if people have seen Attack on Titan, so I'm not going to spoil it. But when he gave that speech to all them soldiers, that was the most inspirational thing I've ever seen in my life. I wanted to run through a wall. I wanted to run through the TV for him, and this is fake. So just I feel like he's more of a. He may not be the master strategist, but he'll be more of like a Mike Tomlin like coach. He'll really get the players to play for him. So that's who would be my head coach.
And I can see him because in his baton with the scouts, he had niggas under him that he was able to delegate different tasks to his niggas. He wasn't really running everything. And he's able to like rally the whole group together and like delegate, like he'd be able to delegate the offense to like Levi or something, and the defense to Mikas or whatever. You know, like this, he be able to do that shit like that. So I see the vision.
All right.
Okay. Feeq, who you got?
So for me, I'm gonna start off with owner. My owner is this character from a series called Fate. His name Gilgamesh. So Gilgamesh is the richest nigga in the world. That's I chose it straight off that. He's rich. His clothes is made out of gold. Need I say more? Bro. So he's gonna be my equivalent to Jerry Jones. My GM is Sinbad from Magi. That nigga Sinbad was able to recruit every strong nigga in the verse and had every strong person listen to him whenever he want to.
That's a good take.
That's my Nick Casario, you know. And then for head coach, I had Erwin. So I want to switch it now. So off the top of my head coach, I'm going to go with Eraserhead from My Hero. That nigga is a good strategist. He helped niggas win the war, and need I say more than that?
Okay. Mine's a little unconventional. I'm just letting y'all know that right off the rip. So, my owner is going to be Bulma. I just think she has money. No cap.
That's good.
That's true. That's true.
That's held down broke niggas all her life, bro. Like, I don't know. But
have jobs in Dragon Ball Z. The only one with the job is Gohan.
And they called that nigga weak. They called that nigga weak for getting a job, bro. They called that nigga a weak nigga for getting a job.
He went to school and got a job.
Yo, that's crazy. Hella misogynistic. That's crazy. But next I have my GM. My GM. Who's a good I forgot this nigga's name. Whoever Asuma. Whoever that dude with the brass knuckles, whatever that nigga name is in Naruto.
Yeah.
That is my GM, and my head coach is Shikamaru, the adult Shikamaru, to be exact. I just think that nigga is one of the greatest strategists in the world, and I think with any kind of talent, he's gonna find a way to get this shit done. Yeah, that's my pick.
Some good list.
I'm surprised you ain't.
Now, if this was a 4-on-4, which team is making it to the Super Bowl and winning that bitch?
I don't know. I feel like I'm on a lower tier, but I don't. I think I'm gonna be like second or third. I just have that much faith in Shikamaru. But y'all have some great picks. Y'all really was deep in y'all.
Shikamaru's on your team. I don't think you can. Just off the strength of Shikamaru, I don't think you can fail for real.
I can't be last. But that's all I'm saying. I can't be last.
Well, I ain't last. So.
I feel like you're last, Dana. I know I'm not.
How am I last?
Just because I feel like you're last. Because I don't think Greg can. He has Shikamaru, so I don't think no matter what, I don't think you can. I don't think you can go wrong with him. And I also have
Shikamaru versus like Shanks in terms of like GM strategist.
Shanks got one arm, Dana.
Shanks is the most powerful pirate in the world.
Shanks can see in the future.
Shikamaru got two arms. That's all I'm gonna say.
2 arms against seeing in the future.
That's all I'm gonna
Chase
say.
can bitch slap a nigga from across the globe.
That's all.
But can he do it with 2 arms?
You don't need 2 arms to bitch slap a nigga. What the hell were we doing in this class? What the hell were we doing that?
That nigga said he could blow up the planet with 1 arm, but can he do it with 2?
Exactly. That's all I'm gonna say.
The reason why that nigga got 1 arm is because Oda knew if he had 2 arms, he would be dangerous. He literally would be the king of pirates. So they had to nerf him.
I guess we'll
never know. I guess we'll never know, nigga. That nigga don't want to be last so bad.
It's okay, Dana. It's okay, bro.
Nah, but Jax is ableist though, so it makes sense. Okay.
Oh my god.
What?
That nigga. No, I'm not cutting that out. No, I'm playing. I'm playing. I used to say this shit all the time, bro. Like I'll just say a random shit about Jax that's just not true, and just to see how you respond to it.
Cause he's a liar.
In 2021, I was like, bro, Jax do not like black women, bro. Nigga hate black women, bro. And then he was just like, whoa, what?
Here's the thing with Jax. Jax like women that
Stop saying stuff about me. Oh my god, we have to end this podcast. Let's get to our
Akira.
Oh my god. So Greg, do you have a hot take this week? We need to.
You said, do I what?
Do you have a hot take? Because people just want to lie on me. We need to end this podcast.
Oh, do I have a hot take? Come back to me. Oh, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I gotta think about that.
So we're at our hot take portion. So Feeq, Dana, for our hot takes, we just give a hot take about literally anything. It could be about sports. It could be about anime. It could be about literally anything. If you guys have a hot take, I'd like to hear it. Now, if you guys need more time, I was like, if you guys need more time to think, I can give mine.
Go ahead.
You go ahead.
You sound motivated to get your shit off, nigga. Go.
No, bro. Like, I had another hot take. I texted Greg about it because we were just texting randomly, and that was gonna be my hot take. But then something happened, and it made me change my hot take. I was scrolling through social media, and I was on Twitter. Then I closed Twitter. I go to Instagram as normal people do, and I kept seeing all these just random posts by like companies and like sports accounts, things like that, and like all the posts was like, "Oh, such and such is him. He's him. Blah blah is him." It just made me realize all these niggas that say, "Oh, I'm him," and blah blah blah. That is so corny. Say you're not him. Nobody's him, bro. Saying you is him. It used to be cool. It used to be not even cool. It used to just be funny. It used to be trendy, But once like white people and corporations get a hold of any type of slang, it's over. So saying you him, saying you Himothy, all that shit, it's so lame to me. Please stop saying it. It's just
Chris Hemsworth.
Hemi Butler.
Hemi Turner.
I seen somebody say they were Kim Jong-un. I was like, this has to stop.
I'm saving that one. Hey, I'm gonna use that in the combo.
Like this has to stop. Too far. We've come too far. This has to stop. So that's my hot take. Stop saying you're him.
Oh
please.
God.
That's my hot take.
Them niggas in Russia be like Vladimir Putin. Oh my God.
God, Doug Himmadome.
That was funny. And I actually like that take because I think for me it kind of got played out when Austin Reeves said it. It's cool in the playoffs, whatever. You can say that, whatever. But like you said, when white people get on shit, they literally throw it in the ground and burn it. Now we got to find some new shit.
Yeah.
But
yeah, like them chairs.
White niggas can't say I'm that nigga. So now they have to say I'm him.
That's all him was. Him is just like him. Just came from black people saying they're that nigga, and then niggas just end up saying I'm him, and then white people are like, oh, we can say that, and they just ruin the whole thing. Say that nigga, white man. Say it. Let's see what happens.
I'll help you say it. We can say it together.
No, but I have my hot take. I actually have two. I have a sports one and I guess a non-sports nerd one.
Yeah.
So my sports one is I personally believe that Dylan Brooks will be the best player, second best player for the Rockets, and here's why.
When you said
I personally believe, well, because I think Dylan Brooks got dealt a bad hand last year. He had a bad season. People were kind of blowing that season out of proportion because he was talking too damn much on top of getting exposed. And I think he really fell on his face with the LeBron shit. Because I think if he didn't poke LeBron, like poke that bear and got exposed on top of damn near getting swept, on top of the team basically saying that, we're not signing him by any means. He got skated as his villain.
By any means was so disrespectful.
Like that's some
we don't want you on our team at all.
By any means, like come on now, like he was y'all's best defender outside of Jaren Jackson, and I would probably say best defender because the problem with Jaren Jackson is he be getting in foul trouble because he be going for too many he be going for too many blocks. He goes for too many blocks. They call a foul. Now you got 3 fouls by the first half, and you got to sit like. That's literally what happens, and that's literally how he got exposed in the World Cup. So I think Dylan Brooks will be the second best player for the Rockets this season. My non-sports hot take is that I think that I think it's more frowned upon for a nigga to have a Marvel / like a Western comic book than it is to have a manga. And I think that's just because over here, anime, like just anime in general, in terms of like the black community, is more acceptable, in my opinion, than like a nigga tuning into like Superman or the Avengers and things like that, like tying in that lore, because it's harder to get into as a new reader. Because like we talked about this earlier off air, but like manga has one story, one group of characters, one plot, one ending. Whereas with Marvel, there's different runs by different artists. There's different starting points and stopping points. There's different crises and multiverse and universes and all that different things. So it's very intimidating for the reader to pick up a book and like, if I want to read Spider-Man, where do I start? Well, you got this run by Jason Aaron. You got this run by such and such. Then you got this run for the Ultimate Universe. Then you got such and such. So it's like you getting overwhelmed by all this shit. So it's like people kind of see that and it's like, damn, you really a nerd for real. Right. I think it's just more frowned upon in that aspect because the entry factor is a bit more intimidating than someone picking up a manga, reading that book, then going on to the next manga because it's one story, is one plot. So that's my take. Initially, I didn't think it was a hot take until Jackson was like, that might be a hot take.
I didn't think it was a hot take, but I think it's like it's not about like what you do, it's like how you do it. Like I've definitely seen niggas read anime and then like go consume CTE by playing football. Like in 2 hours.
Like, what are you gonna say?
And then I've also seen niggas read that same anime with a black jacket zipped up in the summer, crisscross applesauce, with emo hair. You feel me? And they call them niggas weird, but they reading the same book. So I do understand what you're talking about. But under no circumstances have I ever seen a nigga read a real life Western comic book and not be called, hey, yo, this nigga is a nerd. You still got one of them shits? Be a real nigga and watch that shit on the theaters. Nigga. Like, don't the fuck y'all niggas got going. That's how the conception is. I think that's how the perception is. That's just my opinion. I could be definitely wrong, but I don't think I am. I don't think that's how I take.
I thought I had my stack of comic books back there. I was finna like pull them out, but they're not there.
Yeah, cause you a real nigga. Real
I
niggas
had
do that
I don't
shit.
know where they are though. They're somewhere. I thought they was right there. Damn.
You became a man. That's what happened.
Bro, stop.
Replace them bitches. That nigga got 48 laws of power in this shit now, huh?
Don't disrespect me.
Rich dad, poor dad, huh? That's your bag now.
Don't disrespect me. Do I have that? I hope I don't have. No, I don't have that book.
To kill a mockingbird. Hell yeah, nigga, you in your bag.
Greg, shut that. What's your hot take, Greg? Don't piss me off.
Did everybody do their hot take already?
Speak.
Yeah, go ahead.
My hot take is more so like it's gonna be a Super Bowl, not Super Bowl, championships prediction. So I think for the NFC Championship, it's gonna be this is about to be broad. It's gonna be the Lions and whoever wins out of the NFC East. And then for the AFC, it's gonna be the Chiefs and Miami.
Who you giving the edge to though?
To make it out of those games?
Yeah.
I truly think.
Yeah, give a real hot take. Who you think gonna be in the Super Bowl?
Who you think will win the Super Bowl?
You know who I want in the Super Bowl? I want Miami and Detroit in the Super Bowl. That's who I want.
Oh, it's gonna be the most disgusting Super Bowl ever.
That whole gonna be 50 points each. The winner gonna have 55. The loser gonna have 53.
I think if Miami played Detroit in the Super Bowl, Miami would murder them. I don't think.
I don't think they'd murder them.
I don't think
murder.
I don't think so.
Because you gotta think, like now, like it's back to the point where the game is played at the trenches. Like whoever has the better offensive line, whoever can protect the quarterback and get to the quarterback efficiently is having success. You can't do one and not do the
to a CTE.
Yeah,
Christian Wilkins could give Jared Goff CTE.
But so can Aiden Hutchinson to Tua.
I know it balances out.
But once Tua gets hit, his brain is Swiss cheese.
Tua's brain is already Swiss cheese. Like he just goes in the huddle. Mike McDaniel tells him, "Hey, throw it to Tyreek," and he's like, "Yes, sir." And he throws it to 10. That's all. Like that's all he needs to do, and it works because nobody can guard Tyreek. And Tua is also Samoan, so they have like a super strength hidden in them. So his brain actually might not be.
That nigga not real Samoan, bro.
Bro, he got the tattoo. It's like it unlocks the power. He got the tattoo. It unlocks the power.
So it was some Samoan niggas was like, bro, that's not even the right tattoo. I said, I have nothing. I said, I don't know. So I don't know how to look that up. I saw it on Twitter one time. I said, I don't know if they're trolling or just being right. I don't know that.
Yo, that'd be kind of crazy if that nigga got the wrong tattoo on though. That would be
crazy.
That don't make him any less Samoan. Like he's still Samoan.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't.
But then it's like, is he like that kind? Like, is he Samoan, or is he like that logic Samoan? Like,
or is he like a no problem kid from Mexican? Like, is he Mexican, but do he not speak Spanish? Like, is he that?
Is it that Spanglish? Is it Spanish or like Spanglish? Like, you just saying a whole bunch of slang. All right, I guess I'll get into my hot take.
Well, before I'm sorry, Greg. I want to
go ahead.
Down on my Dylan Brooks take because I personally believe he'll have I think this season he's gonna make an All NBA team.
Like defensive team.
No, like an All NBA team.
Oh, like third team. Oh,
any of them.
Oh.
Why? I don't think you believed. I think you just said that to make me sit up in my chair. I don't think you believed that.
I don't know why this nigga sit up in his chair to begin with.
Because I was shocked. I had to make sure I heard him right.
No, I think Dylan Brooks is better than niggas give him credit for. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. It depends on his 3-point percentage.
I agree. But he's not all NBA. There's too many good guards. There's only going to be 6 guards who are all NBA. I can easily name 6 guards who can get it before him.
Who can get it? What?
I mean, it's a hot take for a reason.
Chill out, bro. I think
you're doing too much, Greg.
No, I was saying with Dylan Brooks, I think that he's going to outperform his contract. I do believe that because the main, it's like $80 million for like 4 years, but it's like very front loaded. Like the first year it's like 22, 23, but like the last 2 years is like 15, 16 mil.
Okay. He could do that then.
So like I so with the Senate, so I really do feel like, because that's the main thing that they talked about with the Rockets. It was just like, oh, like y'all overpaid for Dylan Brooks. Like y'all got Dylan Brooks, it's an upgrade, but y'all paid that nigga so much money. And you look at him like, nigga, the money is there. You had to spend the money. Now, if we didn't do shit with that money, you would still be talking shit. So, it is what it is. So, but anyway, my hot take, man, this is a tough week for me. I'm trying to find a hot take that's actually hot. Karl Anthony Towns is overhated. Karl Anthony overhated. Maybe it's just because I'm around Jax. I don't think I think Jax. I think maybe it's because I be around Jax too much.
I don't think Karl Anthony Towns is hated enough, to be honest.
That's what I'm saying. I think he's kind of overrated.
I think he's properly rated due to how much like niggas really like be hating on this nigga.
That nigga
like
this the best player ever. Nah,
I'm the best shooting big man ever. Shut up, Carl.
Nah. Yeah, I mean, Carl. At the end of the day, he just be saying cringe. He just be saying cringe shit. It's just like I feel like Karl Anthony Towns is the NBA version of what Noah Lyles would be if that nigga picked up a basketball.
Oh my god.
We would want that nigga to shut the fuck up all the time. But I do feel like he does have offensive talent. I do think he has talent. I still think that he's one of the, like, after you have these big tier ass big men like Joel Embiid, Jokic, and then maybe somebody else. I think he right there with Sabonis. Nigga, I think Sabonis is overrated. That nigga out here bitching and moaning and complaining because a nigga stumped that nigga in the chest. Like, nigga, stand the fuck up, bro. If a nigga
stomp on your chest, you're not gonna get mad?
You're not
get mad and fight. You can fight back. You out here on the fucking NBA floor, my nigga.
My just got stoned by a girl. No, I'm about to say something.
Finish the sentence, Dana. What?
Oh my god.
My chest just got stomped, nigga. My lungs could have collapsed, and I'm a bitch because my shit almost my fucking ribs.
Your lungs, that nigga did not stomp him that hard. That nigga didn't break no fucking bones, nigga.
This nigga be kicking nuts. And personally,
this nigga capable for a white man.
Draymond is annoying, but I fucks with Draymond because you need niggas like that and Dylan Brooks and Pat Bev on your team. You need niggas like that.
Sure.
As much as niggas want to shit on you, you need niggas like that on your team because you know they're gonna do whatever it takes to win.
Sure. But my thing was my thing was like, yo, like, I don't think there's a real drop off between Sabonis and Karl Anthony Towns. I think they in the same tier.
See, I used to be a really big Karl Anthony Towns fan, but then like he just talks too much without the production, and then he continues to like tout himself as like the best player on that team when it's clearly Anthony Edwards. And Anthony Edwards, he like steps up more as like a leader in press conferences and all that. And like, I don't get what Cat sees in himself. Like, I get self-confidence, and like I understand you got to be delusional. You got to be a little bit delusional playing the NBA, but he's a lot of bit delusional. Like, and the thing that pissed me, like I will literally never forget this. It happened in the playoffs this year. It was when the Wolves are playing the freaking Nuggets. And I'll never forget it because it was on back-to-back plays. And I was like, oh, my God. Karl Anthony Towns, he just sucked. Because it was Jokic. He had the ball or whatever. He was at, like, the top of the key. And Cat is also a big man, you know, so he should be guarding Jokic. So he tried his best to guard Jokic. And Jokic, mind you, Jokic's a big, fat white man. And he's slow already. Karl Anthony Towns looks so slow and so weak and so just uninspired trying to guard Jokic on that one possession. Jokic is easily like spun around him late, and then I was like, oh my God, this nigga sucks. And then the next play, it was Rudy Gobert. He was guarding Jokic. And Jokic he's the best player in the NBA. He's him, as them niggas say. And Jokic, he scored on Rudy Gobert still, but Rudy Gobert, he was faster, he ran up, he actually tried to play defense, and I was like, oh my God. Cat, he just can't do it. He's just not a defender. Like, what?
Nigga, what kind of example is this? They both made baskets. Niggas both scored, but you just like how another nigga defended the ball?
Yes, one nigga did better on defense than the other nigga.
Okay, that's crazy. My thing is this. I said outside of the top tier niggas, which I said he's not a top tier nigga. I said outside of the top tier big niggas.
Stop talking like he's a top tier nigga.
Okay, but like at the end of the day, bro, like name me other big men outside of Joel Embiid and Jokic that you just defended, and maybe Bam, like that you just definitively taking over. Like
Bam, I'm taking Bam over fucking Carly Towns every day.
Who else?
Okay.
Who else, nigga? Who else? You taking him over DeAndre Ayton, nigga? No, you're not taking Aiden. You're not taking Aiden over that nigga Karl Anthony Towns. You saw that nigga. You the main nigga talking about bad defense
in that finals. Am I lying?
That nigga said bad defense. Bad defense.
I'll probably take Aiden because Aiden he'll try more than Karl Anthony Towns. He don't try and he talk more.
That's crazy.
I just don't like when niggas are good and they keep talking,
be on the court and he be trying his best. That's all you
No, he don't.
Yes, he do. What are we talking about?
I'm not gonna lie. I was lying when I said Aiden tries. Aiden doesn't try.
That nigga do not try.
He doesn't talk. That's the thing. Like,
He's a dark skin. He's a dark skinned nigga. That's all it is, bro. Just say he a dark skinned nigga. I'm just gonna ride with the dark skinned niggas right now. They basically the same nigga. They low effort on defense. You saw that nigga right under the goal. See that shit bump all up over the rim and did not attempt to grab the rebound.
He didn't like Monty Williams. He didn't like Monty Williams. So they got him out there. They got Frank Vogel. So I think this season he'll be a bit more motivated because A, he's trying to get his money. B, the coach he didn't like is out. C, I think he'll be extra motivated because this year I think they have the best chance to make it back to the finals and possibly win. I don't think they're gonna win. I think a team from the East is gonna win the finals personally. And if I had to pick a team, I think it's the Bucks. But that's besides the point.
I just don't like when people talk and don't back it up. All he do is talk and don't back it up.
Y'all acting like this nigga didn't. Y'all acting like this nigga didn't drop 60 points last year, bro. Like I get that.
But the problem with the Timberwolves is they still trying to run their offense through Karl Anthony Towns, and they need to run it through Anthony Edwards.
I agree.
He's literally that team's Michael Jordan. He black as hell. And he scored like a bitch.
What does that have to do with it?
The extra melanin you have, the more superpowers the more ability you have.
Like I just see a lot of
what I'm talking about.
I just see a lot of bias. I see a lot of biasness right now because I can see the root of all the problems. Like I can see that like Jax don't like sassy niggas, so I understand why you don't like Karl Anthony Towns. You don't like how that nigga talk. You don't like how that nigga changes his voice up when it's time to go to the DR Dominican Republic.
Weird, bro.
Look at him. He can't control himself. and then for Dana,
imagine that nigga in the World Cup. Imagine they make it to that quarterfinal and now the Dominican Republic is in the Olympics. Ooh, nigga. That nigga gonna be speaking Spanish on that court.
And then for Dana, like I get the biases from that one because that nigga dropped 60 points on the Spurs. I get it, bro. Like I get it. I understand that one. That one makes sense. But what I need you to do is get your team in order because now that nigga dying his hair like he Jeremy Showchan, and it's getting a little I don't know, man. Snow cone had that.
I think he'll be fine. I think he'll be fine.
All right, that's cool. But I mean, look, I think he's tier 2. That's all. He tier 2. Talking like a tier 1 nigga.
No, I would say tier 2 by default because there's not a lot of true big men like centers in the league. Who is saying are centers? Jokic,
Embiid, Ayton,
Karl Towns, Aiden,
Bam Adebayo.
They playing him at power forward.
Who?
Yeah, because they has
power forward.
Yeah, because he has no choice. Because Rudy Gobert not gonna play no fucking power forward. That stiff ass nigga.
I'm about to say we'll put Rudy Gobert in there because they both play more.
It's two centers.
Not as stiff as Cat, bro.
It's two centers, just like Tim Duncan and David Robinson. It was two centers, nigga. Keep going.
Tim Duncan was a power forward, but Tim Duncan was a power forward.
Don't get Greg started. Don't get Greg started on that.
Tim Duncan was a power forward.
Jared Allen's a center. There's a whole bunch of centers. What? Clint Capella.
I'm taking Jared Allen over.
Fuck no. Nah, I can't do it. I saw how that nigga was playing against. Nah, he was playing the way he was playing against the Knicks. Nah, he was letting Julius Randle cook him.
Mitchell Robinson.
You taking Mitchell Robinson over Karl Anthony Towns? That's just a slower version of Cat, nigga. That's just a slower version of Cat. You see them niggas
try harder.
Steven Adams.
Try harder for lesser results is kind of crazy. I'll take Steven Adams. I'll take Steven Adams. I will take Steven Adams. I'm not delusional. Like let's keep it being. But I am taking Karl Anthony Towns over Domantas Sabonis. That nigga's mad overrated to me. Like he cool and he's great on the offense. But that nigga look like a traffic cone on defense anyway. Like, and he let niggas punk him. And he let niggas punk him. That's so crazy.
You seen the meme?
So listen, So
why are you caping for this white man so hard, bro? No, I don't get it. Listen,
if Karl Anthony Towns was a nigga that got his chest stomped, what do you think he do?
He was swing. He swung on he swung on Embiid. He swung on Embiid. What are you talking about?
Cat would not have swung.
He swung on Embiid. He swung on Embiid. What are we talking? We have real life footage.
Draymond would have roundhouse kicked that nigga in the nuts.
That's cool, but at least he's not gonna just be on the floor, just whining, bitching, and complaining. Nah, nigga. Nah.
His rib cage would have cracked.
That's crazy.
He would have been on the ground like DeMar Hamlin, bro.
Oh my God.
Oh.
All right.
Never mind.
Okay. All right. Hey, my hot take is over, nigga. My hot take is over. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think that was a really good episode, guys.
That's how we end it. I'm leaving this bitch in there. Oh my God. This nigga can't, bro. That's crazy. This is the shit I be talking about. I hate to start the dialogue. You know what I mean? I hate so we can start a dialogue about Karl Anthony Towns. This nigga just be hating, just to hate. He do it, bro. That's what he be on. I respect it though, because I be on that shit too.
He's not good.
He is good, but he's not great. He's just not great.
He's good, but he's not as good as he think he is.
He's lower.
That Kobe White video was like, I'm mid. That's Karl Anthony Towns.
Karl Anthony Towns is just gas station weed, bro.
He really just Andrew Wiggins. He has that Andrew Wiggins trajectory.
He Delta 8. He's Delta 8.
Yeah,
thinking he Delta 10. Goofy ass nigga. Anyway.
I know that's the thing.
It is. Trust me. I know. Yeah, it is. It is,
bro. That's some great shit.
Delta 10. That's a real thing. Wait, what are we talking about? I thought we were talking about edibles. What are we talking about?
What? I don't know.
What are we talking about?
I thought we were talking about edibles, bro.
All right, that was another great episode. Feeq and Dana, thank you guys so much for coming on the show. You know, it'd be nice if you it'd be nice if you guys could have, you know, a certain beautiful, bearded, dark-skinned black man on the show, ruggedly handsome, intelligent.
We don't know any.
But hey, all right, whatever. But go ahead before
me a handsome nigga. God damn.
I'm gorgeous. They was trying to hate on my high school picture, bro. And because they was mad I look great, bro. You was trying to hate on it too.
Yo, nah. You came out with that photo way too fast. Why'd you have that in the tuck so fast, bro? What the fuck?
He had it saved. He had it in his favorites.
Nigga got that shit in I'm in your favorites.
Hey. You have like four pictures on your Instagram. It was one. I was like, oh, okay, I got him.
No, you got worse. The problem is you have a worse picture of me as my contact photo. I thought that was the one you.
I don't know where that picture is. Like, I think I deleted that picture, but it's still saying
as you should. I'm glad you did delete that shit. Oh my God, it was fucking hideous. I was wearing transition glasses, nigga. Don't ever show that shit to the internet. Oh my God.
Oh shit.
Yeah, nigga, it was crazy, bro. Yeah, I know that nigga can ruin my life at any time, bro. That's why I be keeping like all the racial slurs and shit that he be having, bro. Like I keep that shit in the tuck. and all the homophobia.
Before we go, before we go, can you guys please plug your podcast one more time? Give them like where they can find you guys in the Twitter and socials, or Twitter and other social accounts y'all have.
Oh yeah, y'all can find us at the Redacted Show on Twitter, Instagram. I believe that's how. Yeah, the Redacted Show. If you don't know how to spell redacted, you need to go back to school.
It's gonna be in the title.
Yeah.
Sound it out.
Yeah, we're on all podcast listening platforms, as we said earlier: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Pandora, Stitcher just got discontinued, so not on there. Other shit, yeah, they just shut down their servers.
Damn.
So yeah, we're on all podcast platforms, and we upload bi-weekly. About to get back to weekly, but bi-weekly right now as we adjust to stuff. So
I'll be like, man, I haven't seen them post. Are they doing okay? I haven't seen them do an episode in a minute. I was like, do they hate each other?
We have one in the tug right now. It's edited.
We got like 2 episodes in the tug. I won't lie. We probably gonna drop both next week.
I thought y'all was beefing, bro. I thought y'all was beefing. I thought y'all hated each other. So
we love each other.
We only hate each other during the weekday.
Yeah.
Podcast is beefing is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. It's insane. Remote podcast is at that, nigga. That's crazy. I can't even physically see you, nigga. I gotta talk shit through a camera. That's crazy.
Through a screen.
Bro, do you know how mad you gotta be to fucking be mad at someone that's not in your vicinity? Like, you know how mad you gotta be to send an angry text?
You just looking at the picture of that nigga just mad.
You gotta be like, fucking you and everything his phone in. Like, you know how angry you gotta be to send an angry text?
I don't never send an
cannot
angry
be
text.
that
Like,
bad.
even when I start typing it, I'll be like, I don't care, bro. I just delete them. Okay, bro. Like,
I understand if you call me angry, that's different. I would prefer if you have something to say to me, call me. Don't send me an angry text message, please.
It's like what Cash Nasty punched the shit out of his laptop, nigga. That is crazy.
Like, why are you taking the time to do this? What did I do to make that nigga that mad?
That's crazy. But man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Another great episode. Like we said, the Redacted Show coming back to y'all very soon with elite anime content, and hopefully this brother to my right can find his way on an episode, because they need this nigga Jax on the episode. I need that kind of content. I need that. I need that, bro. No cap. But all right, man. We'll see y'all niggas next week. Well, technically next week. We'll see you next week. No cap. Them niggas don't need to know your business, nigga. Hello.